So, Rebecca, I just read your Wikipedia page. I did some research, and you have done an awesome and wide variety of incredible work. Now, from writing an award winning monograph, Writers and Rebels, to your work on the theory of racism, which has been the most satisfying work you have done, and in what way?
Well, it's a really interesting and difficult question. I would say my first thought is that I've worked in many different things, many different types of writing, and it's almost like asking to prefer one over the other is like asking which child do you prefer. So my
Yeah.
my writing, I think of these, and I mean, as kinds of different children or different aspects of myself. So I would say, I wouldn't really want to say, oh, one is more satisfying or better than the other. They all have their frustrations and their joys. But I would say they represent a different part of me. So, for example, my book on the Caucasus, it's an important part of me, not the only part, but I tend to think of myself. I really was transformed by the time I spent in Tbilisi and the North Caucasus region from 2004 to 6. It really changed my life. I mean, it set me in a different path, and it opened my eyes. I was a undergraduate major in Russian, and it just expanded my horizons. And I tend to think that I managed to present a story there that basically no one else could tell, because this isn't a very well-known part of the world. And I saw things, that I felt perhaps no one else had seen, or very few people had seen. So in the sense of perhaps a contribution to scholarship, I'm proud of that. And I think I hope it will be a really lasting work, because most books about that subject are written from very Russian perspectives, and they don't think about all the hundreds, different indigenous peoples, hundreds of different languages and cultures that are there, and